Hello, welcome back everyone for our last moment of togetherness, our last thing on the stage today. I hope everybody's had the same powerful day that I think everyone had. You'll notice that I am joined here by a few guests. I'm really excited about this experience. We wanted to think about a way that we could wind down and still really capture the spirit of what we were trying to put together with this conference focused on diversity, inclusion, and people from all backgrounds and experiences coming together. So we have partnered with the #TravelFromHome community to bring together a few travel writers to take you into their world, see a window into where they live. They're going to take you on a tour of their apartment, talk to you about their background, their favorite things to do where they live. It is the middle of summer. We are all supposed to be on vacation, and instead we are all stuck alone, sitting in our various bedrooms and couches and things like that. Hopefully this will be a nice way to get transported across the world. So I will put a link out onto the main stage where you can find the #TravelFromHome community. And at the end, I'll also share out how you can find each of our esteemed guests here that are joining us. So I am very excited. We're already getting some shout outs in the chat. So hello, Noel from Rhode Island, USA, who is saying hello. We've had people from all over the world here today, and I'm excited to bring a few more on stage. So without further ado, Yelena, we'll start with you. I'll let you introduce yourself and then take us on a tour of your world.
Thank you. Hi, guys. My name is Yelena, and I'm from Belgrade, Serbia, where I'm currently living. I'm a traveler, and usually I change my location very often, but at this period of time that is not really possible. So now I'm at my home. I like to have my home base. I'm actually a social media fairy. I do marketing on social media, and I have my own business. So I'm able to work from anywhere in the world, and that is something that enables me to travel on different locations and to live on different places. But as I said, now I'm at my base, at my home. And today I will give you a tour of my house and where I work, where I usually sleep, eat, and the rest. So I will just now flip the camera in order to show you my space. That will last just for a second.
Awesome. And Yelena, you're already getting shout outs for the art behind you. So Matt from New York says it looks really cool. Cool. And this is expected. She's just turning her camera around so she can take us on a full tour. So don't be alarmed, everyone.
Well,
excellent. Cool.
This is awesome. My space. My sister is actually an artist. So all the paintings on the walls and this wall behind me, it's by her. So this is actually where I work. This is my working table. Everything is pink, of course. And I have my small city where I can write and leave myself notes in order not to forget something. Also, I have very nice balcony. I'm in a different time zone, so it's night, but I will show you the view. So this is my street in Belgrade. I live actually in city center. Now it's not busy because all the situation and everything. This is my cat. So, sorry. And we will go. So here is a small living room. But mostly I sit in the room that I showed you where I work. I have my own closet. This is the room for the closet. And this is kitchen. I don't use my kitchen properly, honestly. I usually order my food. But it's small and I can cook there something if I want. So this is my apartment. If you can see, I really like colors. I will switch camera back on me. So as I said, I really like colors and I really like art. And I had that luck to have my sister in order to help me to make this apartment looking like this. She is also like traveling all around the world, and now she lives in Thailand, but when she's in Serbia, then we live together, of course.
Wow, awesome. Cool. And I'm seeing the comments, somebody asking, what is your go-to dish to cook when you do cook?
Well, usually in my kitchen, honestly, I just prepare like some salad or chicken or something like that, that it's quick to prepare. And I'm actually a great cooker, but I don't like to cook for myself. And most of the time I'm alone. So I usually cook when I have someone to eat with.
Awesome.
But usually it's something fast, like some pasta or chicken.
Cool. Excellent. All right. Yelena, fantastic. Cool. So we're going to go around. Everyone's going to share their space, and then we're going to start talking about where everybody lives. You can really get transported. Yinka, well, take us to your world.
Hi, everyone. So this is Yinka's world. I'm just going to start from here. And so this is my living room. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment by myself. So I have my TV here. I have a little futon that I have here. Sometimes I sleep on it. Actually, I don't know why it's here, but this is the whole view. I'm currently sometimes working from home. So right about there is my work from home station.
And Yinka, you're in Tijuana, Mexico?
I am in Tijuana, Mexico. Yes, for people who don't know that, I'm in TJ. TJ for short is what we call it. This is my kitchen. I'm always here a lot. I have a special place here that I'm Nigerian. So if you can't tell by the jersey, the best jersey in the world, this is it. Go Nigeria. And right here, I have lots of spices. So this is my special Nigerian kind of like bucket that I use to, like, if I want to make any Nigerian food and stuff like that, I have that. I also have my wooden spoon, so in case if I need to smack someone, I'm just kidding. But this is what Nigerians used to cook a lot. Let's see what else. So yeah, and then I have more spices in here as well, and just a few more like stuff here. So I do spend a lot of time in the kitchen. So more food. My fridge is kind of empty right now, but I'm gonna go grocery shopping sometime soon. But so I'm not really gonna show you too much about that. Now we go into the next room. This is what I call my storage room in a sense. So you could just see the boxes there. Happens when you live by yourself. I love shoes. So these are all the amounts of shoes that I have for a guy. That's just one shoe rack. I love clothes. I'm also a construction engineer by the day, and I travel by the night. I'm a travel and tourism advocate. So my goal is to end up being like, full-time travel guy, and I want to be able to be male travelers, because I found out that a lot of male travelers don't travel. Also, a lot of, and maybe they do, but you don't see a lot of like at least representation from the Black male in travel space. So I have clothes in there. And then bathroom is just basic, nothing crazy. Then I'm gonna come to the main spot. This is my room. So I have my bed here, and I don't know if you guys can see the flags. Sorry, let me take away the light because it's not that good there. But so I need to turn on the light in here. If you can see the flags here are Chelsea. So the best soccer club in the world, in case if you don't know that. Even though we lost yesterday, fine. I was a track athlete once. I ran in college, 400 hurdles, and that's my space. And then I'm just gonna show you guys probably the best view of the day. I'm going outside here, and it's really bright, but this is TJ in the daytime. So a lot of you see Mexico and you think it's terrible and dangerous, and this is what you get. And that's my name over there. But yeah, so that's my view, guys.
Awesome. Cool. Yinka, thank you. We were talking before he was showing us the view. and I was saying how on the East Coast, I think it's like 100 degrees. So for those on the East Coast of America, I was like, yeah, people watching wind blowing through the palm trees are going to get pretty jealous of where you are. Also, a lot of love in the chat for Chelsea. Also, some Arsenal fans apparently in the chat booing Chelsea. So great to hear that. Great to see all the conversation. Awesome. And Wad, can't wait to hear where you are.
Hi, I'm Wad. I'm originally from Egypt, born and raised in Cairo, the very crowded, loud Cairo. But right now I'm in Vienna, Austria. I moved here like close to 4 years ago. And to be honest, I love it here. I'm still not a big fan of winter, so I complain a lot during winter. I'm more of a summer person, which is why I love it now. Yes, I'm an iOS engineer and I work remotely. So yeah, it's also one of the good points about my job, that I don't need to to be in a place. All I need is my laptop and good Wi-Fi, and I'm good to go, and some music. So yeah, about Vienna, also about the place, I can show you around, but it's also midnight. So I can start with the laptop. I can start with here. This is my dining room, aka also my workstation. So I just stay in this corner during the day. The view here is beautiful. I'm afraid there is not much here view now, but I enjoy the view and the singing birds during the day. But yeah, other than that, so first here also we have a kitty, and then yeah. Yes, part of being an Egyptian, I need to also have some small parts. So this is a minified pyramid, part of the Egyptian side of me will call around. And I can also have a stop here. This is the bedroom. So I live in like the rooftop. So this is why I have the inclined part. Yeah, maybe also like here. Because me and my husband, we live together, so we split the house like twice for working from home in 2 places. So we have like his workstation to work here, and I work on outside because of the conferences, and so we need to split the parts. And then we have the kitchen here. It's cozy, but it fits. It has everything, and as Yinka said, like of course all the spices and all the sauces they have comes in here, of course. Yes, we have the living room here, and actually my husband here as well.
I have to show you something, but
yes, show me. And also, like we're a huge fan of cars, so also we have here portrait of the car.
Something as Egyptian, so.
Oh, nice! This is Horus, King Horus. I also have here Nefertiti as well. This part you'll see it around. Yeah, those places all around. And let me show you the roof. I don't know. You'll have usually like Vienna is really famous of the view of the rooftops. I can just show you the roof now. I'm afraid it won't be very visible. We can still see some, if I don't know, some of the neighbors are showing some lights. You can show. So I also start doing gardening during the time. I'm sorry, the light is not very visible. Here I have some plants, and during the summertime, I also, yeah, it's not that visible. I don't know if you can see anything, but I also got a hammock here, so also to enjoy the view. Yes, and also some cozy sitting here. Yeah, nothing. But picture of the sunset today. Let me just show it here. Here, this is kind of a good view of the sunset around here in Vienna. It's really beautiful. Yeah, this is briefly how it is.
Wow, awesome. Cool. Okay, great. So we've all gotten a chance to meet everyone. That is wonderful. So what we want to hear This has been the most common question in the chat so far. So I'm going to ask this question first. What is your favorite local meal? Or your favorite meal? So local could either be in the city you live today, or your hometown, or your just favorite meal in general. But kind of take us to where you are. So we'll go in reverse order. We'll start with you, Wad. We'll let you kick off.
Okay. I have to say I'm a foodie, so I'm afraid the Austrian cuisine does not intrigue me that much, even though a good schnitzel will work on any day. But when it comes to the Egyptian cuisine, like I never say no to anything. And one of my favorite meals is actually one of the local meals in Egypt, which is koshari. I don't know if people know, but it's a mix of rice, lentils, pasta, mix it all together, even sometimes even different kinds of pasta together, and then cover it with some tomato sauce and some a little bit of vinegary also sauce, like garlic vinegar, and some fried onions like on the top. And I'm hungry.
Me too.
Yeah, and it's actually one of the very like the local meals you can easily get like a usually it's sold in like a a big not bucket but like a plastic packet, and you get this like I don't know, this is for maybe 5 or 10 Egyptian pounds, which is half a euro or a euro. So you can imagine this is very local and one of the most delicious meals ever.
Awesome. That sounds incredible. Wow. Okay. And the other, we got a request also to include a local cocktail. So your favorite drink wherever you are.
For me, I don't drink, but I will always go for like a soda with any syrup with it whenever I go, or a ginger ale. So I go classic. But I'll leave that to the guys to give you maybe better answers to that.
Cool. All right. Awesome. Yinka, we'll go to you. So favorite dish and favorite cocktail.
So,
or drink.
Yes. So I forgot to tell most people that are listening to me. So I'm Nigerian. For people who don't know what that is, I am Canadian Nigerian or Nigerian Canadian. But that's what I could come up with. So I'm gonna give you 2 meals or 3 meals, and I'm living in Mexico. So my favorite meal in Nigeria is what we call jollof rice. So it's this special rice that's like, it's almost like jambalaya, but 100 times better, or like Mexican red rice, but 20 million times better. Just the truth. Then that's in Nigeria, my favorite meal. Nigerians also tend to say they cook the best jollof rice. So yes, they do. If it's just a fight or argument on what that's happening with all the other African countries. My drink in Nigeria, so I don't drink too much as well, but the local drink, if I were to drink, would be palm wine. It's really, really, really delicious. You have to try it whenever you go to Nigeria. Palm wine, it's really good. It's amazing. If I drink pop or soda, there's something called La Casera. That's what it is from Nigeria. And that's like, it's almost like ginger ale, but apple kind of tasty. Really good as well. Then move to Canada. My favorite meal in Canada, of course, is nothing better than poutine. So gotta love me some nice poutine with some cheese curds and everything. But then on top of it is some pulled pork. Woo! It's amazing. I'm just telling you, can't go to Canada and not eat poutine. Make sure you try some good poutine. Drinks. I really honestly didn't drink much in Canada. I really don't drink, so I don't think there's also a local drink to Canada. Probably is, maybe Molson beer or something, but I don't like beer. And then in Mexico, my favorite meal is nothing other than tacos, but I prefer tacos adobada, or in English, tacos al pastor, and that's what I love the most. Like, I can never get tired of eating tacos. And drink, honestly, okay, I like Modelo Negra. It's Mexican. I don't know why. It's really good. But if I decide to not go to drink drinks, my like regular soda, and just like what I like soda a lot, would be either Fresca or Peñafiel. And those are my favorite meals and drinks to drink, or things to consume out in the different places I'm from.
Awesome. That's great. Yelena, it
Oh,
doesn't have to be alcoholic. I probably should have specified that. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic drink. Any drink that's drinking. If it's alcoholic, fantastic. We'll drink with you. And then your favorite meal, your favorite dish.
I'm also foodie, so there's various food that I really like. But because now I'm in my home country, I will choose my favorite local meal, and that is sarma. It's actual. We make like you cook meat, minced meat, and you put it with rice in the sour cabbage, and you roll it and you cook it. And actually, you have to cook it for like 9 hours in order to be good. So that is my favorite local dish. And usually you can find it during the winter because you can't find during the summer sour cabbage. And of course, you won't cook something for 9 hours during the summer. And when it comes to drinks, well, I do drink alcohol, but I usually drink wine or whiskey. So I usually don't drink cocktails. And I would choose Greek wine, Vinsanto, from Santorini, because I was also living and working on Santorini. And that is actually my favorite drink. It's really sweet and it's really nice, but it's also like a white wine. So, and from Serbia, I don't drink it, but I would suggest you to come here. We have a local drink which name is rakia. It's really strong, and you drink it like in small shots, but slowly. You don't drink it like a shot. And I would really suggest you to try it. I don't like it. For me, it's too strong. You have some like Kaniakia and some sours that are not that strong that I can drink, but it's not one of my favorites. But I would just suggest you to try it.
Awesome. That's great. And we have Bruce in the chat that shouts out that his family makes sarma. So, so that's
nice.
very exciting. Yeah, a lot of love for all the dishes so far. People have been shouting them out. Cool. Excellent. Awesome. So, next question: what is the best kept secret in your city? So, Yinka, we'll start with you.
Best kept secret in Tijuana is that, did you know that this is the home of Caesar salad? Yes, the Caesar salad has been all over the whole world was actually first made here in Tijuana. So yeah, that's the best kept secret of the city I live in.
Amazing. I had no idea. That's wonderful. Wad, what is the best kept secret in your city?
You're asking me, or
I'm asking
sorry.
Wad. She may have frozen.
Yeah, but
Yelena, we'll go with you.
What's the best kept secret in my city? I'm not sure, honestly. We have like maybe because we have like really rich history. So maybe one of the interesting facts, it's not really a secret, but because we have like a victory statue on one of our main parks here in downtown, and actually that statue was originally it was made in the city center, like real center, but they moved it and they turned it to look at the river, because the statue is a naked man with a sword and a pigeon, and ladies, because it was during like 60s, something like that, and ladies were complaining to have like a naked man in the middle of the city center, so they moved it. So I don't know how famous is that story, honestly, but I can say that it's kind of secret. So
awesome. That's fantastic. That sounds like a great kept secret. Cool. And then Wad, the best kept secret in your city.
Oh, let me think. I would say the best kept secret is just getting lost in Vienna's streets. There's a lot of secrets in the streets. Usually, like when I visited the first time, I just drop the whatever the touristic places and just get lost in the streets. Find out like the small coffee shop or a small restaurant that you go get there, and just try some good food. And also one good thing is there's a lot of like parks and like well just nature places when you can just go get wandering around. And there's also one of the like a hill they call it a mountain, but it's not a mountain, it's just like a bit of a hill. When you go there you have a really good scene of the Danube River with the top view of Vienna in summer. That would be lovely. And there's also like a coffee shop in the top, and you can just enjoy a good drink and the breeze, of course, and just chill there. So yeah, for me, Vienna, just wander in the streets and enjoy the awesomeness of this beautiful city.
Awesome. Cool. Okay. Well, we're closing in on the end of our time together. This has been fantastic. I feel like I got to leave my house. Actually, this has been wonderful. I see in the chat a lot of people feeling the same, which is really cool. So if we want to go around, any kind of closing thoughts, any just final thoughts on where you are, on what you're looking forward to getting back to when the world comes back to normal. We'll kind of go around for one last go through, and then we'll say goodbye to everyone. So Jelena, I'll let you kind of kick it off.
Well, I can't wait to start traveling again, honestly. I really miss traveling a lot. And I can't wait to go somewhere to some beach, because we don't have a beach here in Serbia. So I really miss some sea. And that's that's all for me. So please adopt me if you're somewhere on the seaside.
Me too, please.
Awesome. Great. Wad, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, also for me, as much as I can't wait to start traveling again, actually, this travel from home community has been a great add-on for me to explore the world from a different perspective. From like, I used to think of only to travel to just go physically in a place, and the further the better. But with the past like few months, I just realized that you don't need to go that far to actually travel. If you have this mindset of traveling, you can just go to, I don't know, 2 streets away that you haven't visited before, and you just enjoy some things, or just talk to another person somewhere else on the planet and just get to know their story, or as we share today, like the view from their window or how they live. So I'm really grateful to be like to have this perspective of a different kind of traveling, but still I can't wait to be by the sea. So yeah.
Still you understand me.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yinka, any closing thoughts? What you meant?
Yeah, well, for me, I actually still get to use my passport every day because I also do work in the United States. So I cross across the border every day to work, just working from home for the weeks. But yes, for all you guys that miss the beaches and all that kind of stuff, come out here. And yes, come to Mexico. Mexico has a lot, like when I mean a lot of these beautiful places to explore. If you have any questions, if you're worried about anything, like Dave said, he'd be able to give you guys our contacts. Definitely contact one of us because we would be able to help you guys out. And a lot of people who ask, traveling to Mexico, isn't it dangerous? Tijuana apparently is the most dangerous place in the world. I've never once felt unsafe ever, guys. So that means that it's not just all about media. I get to know people that actually live in some of these places and get to also just explore and just be curious as well, and have fun, enjoy life. That. But thank you guys very much for the opportunity to do this again. Really appreciate it. But y'all definitely come out to the West Coast. Mexico is pretty cheap though, so y'all should definitely come out. Good hospitality too.
Amazing. This has been fantastic. I'm putting in the chat right now find the hashtag Travel From Home community when we send out our recap email for the event, and we'll include how you can find Yinka, Yelena, and Wad, where they live online. So follow them on Instagram, check out their writing, and look them up when travel comes back. I don't know. I don't know if you need hundreds of strangers knocking down your door, but this was everything that I think we dreamed it could be. I'm just seeing a ton of thank yous. So three of you, thank you so much for being a part of this. This was so special. I really got to be transported. This was wonderful. To everyone that is still there, the conference is still technically open until 6 p.m. So if you would like to network and meet, that can still happen. So the networking room is open for the rest of the day. Otherwise, we'll send out contact information so you can find everyone. This has been so special to have everyone all day from start to finish, just the community, all the speakers, the participants. Goodness gracious. So I am overwhelmed by the day. So I'm seeing a lot of happy thoughts in the chat as well. Everyone, thank you. Be safe, be well. And yeah, this is the first step in a journey, and I'm glad we could all take it together. So take care. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.